How to discover your life passion. My name is Chiko. I'm going to just provide you some tips of what helped me to discover what my truest form of a life passion is and how I am maximizing that. Okay, so this is especially if you're looking to design your ideal lifestyle business. When I graduated, I knew that I wanted to eventually start my own business, but I didn't know what that business would look like. So I thought the best option was to go into 9-to-5 employment, gain the experience, and then move on from there and establish something based on what I'd learned through my career. But what I found was that I ended up being stuck within the career and became comfortable with being there, and as well as along the way built up self-limiting beliefs that I couldn't leave because the pay, how would I continue to pay my bills, or I couldn't live because I needed to continue learning. So if this is resonating with you, do raise your hand and let me know if that sounds familiar. Then ultimately I decided, long story short, that it was time to make some shifts in my life. So there's certain things that come towards our way, and this is the first point, the intuitive things that come your way. For me, it was the progression through my career. Every 2 years I progressed into something else and learning something new. Then the second part was life events happen, life challenging events that awoke me to myself and to what my intuitive nature was thinking but couldn't take the leap of. So those life challenging circumstances awoke me to, you now need to do something about everything that you've been thinking about and proactively go out there and obtain what you want to obtain. But the barrier for me was the mindset barrier. It wasn't any other factors, stories that I had been building up to make them to be true. Okay, so that's what self-limiting beliefs are. They're stories that we build up for ourselves and make them to be true, when most of the times they're actually not true. So what I did was, to awaken to that factor, I started attending seminars. And the first seminar that I attended, I was actually surprised at how many people turned up early at an event on Saturday. And this was like 8 o'clock in the morning, and there was over 100 people. So part of me, I decided, as well as part of challenging myself, I was going to engage as much as possible with everybody that was there. I could only change my experience by being interactive. Okay, so that's another lesson. Engage as much as possible when you go to different environments, because you never know who you might connect with, and you never know what type of internal source you might tap into for yourself as well. And then I also decided, mindset-wise, as a challenge, to also engage with the presenter rather than sitting in the back and not saying anything to the speaker. I would put my hand up. And the first question that he asked was, what is your life passion? And for people to volunteer just to say it out loud. And there I confidently stood up and said, my life passion is my job. And that I was in a management position, and I was really convinced that this was like my life passion. And he said, no, this was not my life passion. And part of me felt disappointed by that factor. But then it was true. He was telling the truth. And that was my awakening moment, my light bulb moment, where I realized, actually, this is not my life passion, because a life passion is mainly something that you look at as a hobby, something that you do in your personal life. You breathe it every single day, and you actually don't mumble or groan or complain about how tedious it is. It's something that you do as second nature, and it becomes a habit. You actually enjoy it. Then that started to get me thinking about exploring further about the things that I enjoyed. So that's one of the things that I'll leave you with today, is note down everything you believe that you enjoy, something that you do so easily that you believe you can impart on other people, impart and impact, add value in other people's lives. The reason why this is essential is most people who decide to start up an online business end up just grabbing any opportunity. And ultimately, if you're not connected to what your life passion is intuitively, you're going to be doing things that will not be rewarding for yourself. And you may find that you're not connecting to the people that you want to connect with. Okay, so do things that come easily, that you will do as a love and a passion for it. And also you look at it as not something that you automatically want to earn an income from, but it's something that you enjoying sharing the knowledge with other people. Okay, so this is how I came to my life passion. It was actually about helping, adding value in people's lives, and this is something that I've always been doing for the longest time, like in my career. And in my career, I intuitively felt I needed to be out there. I needed to be helping directly rather than having to pass through administrative processes. I felt restricted in that. I felt like I needed to be creating something, sharing it, connecting with people like on a one-to-one, and then helping them, although it wasn't clear. So this is what I ultimately ended up doing, is the lifestyle business coaching and then the digital marketing and internet marketing. Okay, so it addressed what the need was, what I liked, what I enjoyed. Is business coaching is helping people one-to-one. The digital marketing and internet marketing helps me to create content, okay, to tap into my creative nature and share it with people without even thinking like, oh, I need to earn money on this. But it's something that I feel that may connect with, even if it's one or two people, to me that's sufficient. Okay, so once you've discovered what your life passion is, it might take time, but I would say continue going to events, going to creating a life vision, so that it can be something that is a daily reminder, and that you're seeing visually on your wall. I have, as part of my online course that I'm creating, I have shown people this. I need to hang it up. Okay, it's quite a long one, but what this is basically is from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, where I have mapped out what I want to be able to achieve, not even what I want to be able to, what I'm going to achieve. And it's something that I see visually every single day. It's a reminder. So you want something like that, because part of it is about your brain learning a new way of thinking, a new way of a habit, so that it becomes an everyday routine. So this has become an everyday routine for me. Sometimes I don't even need to do it. It's just in autopilot that I do what I enjoy, and then once in a while I'll check on the board and say, oh yes, I am it's still heading in the right direction. And intuitively and in my gut, I feel it. So when you are on that path, the path, even though it's not clear, it becomes much easier, rather than choosing something where you feel like it's a resistance. Okay, so the path of resistance is the best path to follow. That's where there's a lot of things that will unfold and will become much easier for you. Even if you're not seeing financial rewards, the thing is about showing up, adding value, and then unraveling other talents that you have got. So I hope you have found this live video of value. Feel free to press the follow, like button, interact, and sharing is loving, sharing is caring. If you feel like, especially, that you've connected with what I've shared today, and also you feel like somebody else will benefit from hearing this, then I shall thank you in advance.